President Trump sends a warning to everybody in Tehran, evacuate immediately, as President Donald Trump evacuates the G7 summit early to head back to the White House. Here's the top 5 reasons Trump is trending today. All right, number 1 reason Trump is trending, number 1 story blowing up online right now, which may blow up literally here very shortly. President Donald Trump puts a warning up on Truth Social saying, Iran should have signed the deal I told them to sign. What a shame and waste of human life. Simply stated, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I said it over and over again. Everyone should immediately evacuate Tehran. Now, Tehran is the biggest city in Iran. It's got 10 million people living in it. Reports are people are heeding that advice and are trying to evacuate Tehran. This seems almost to be the equivalent of dropping flyers from the sky before Nagasaki or something like that. Like, is the U.S. about to enter into this war with Israel? And the interesting wording here, the way Trump says, what a shame and waste of human life. Is he talking about the human life that's about to be wasted or human life that's already been wasted in Iran? So obviously, we do not want to see this thing escalate. We want to pray for peace. We don't want the United States involved. Is this going to drag the U.S. into war with Iran? That is what we don't want to see. But President Donald Trump, if he is saying to get out of Tehran, you better get the hell out of Tehran, because I don't think he's going to play around with something like this. The interesting thing is, will the Iranian state TV allow the people to hear it? Now, again, they said reports are people are leaving. Nobody knows. Iran state TV, nobody can trust it. It's like China. You don't know what the hell you're getting out of there. So hard to get true sources from inside of Tehran itself. Just basically going off of what people are posting on X with Iranian accounts. So no one knows, but are they? I know there was one of their propaganda TV stations got bombed today. So I don't know. Are the people getting this information? Will they get out in time? Something major is coming. Number 2 reason Trump is trending today. Shortly after that tweet, he put out the press secretary, Karoline Leavitt, put out a tweet saying President Trump had a great day at the G7, even signing a major trade deal with the UK and Prime Minister Starmer, much was accomplished. But because of what's going on in the Middle East, President Trump will be leaving tonight after dinner with heads of state. So President Donald Trump was scheduled to be at the G7 tomorrow, the G7 summit tomorrow, to meet with heads of state. Big day planned. Trip was planned quite a bit in advance, and now he is cutting that short to head back to the White House tonight. So that is another sign that things are escalating over in the Middle East. Again, people do not want to see America dragged into another war in the Middle East. But these 2 posts, and I'll put them both back up on the screen, how do you not read this as a sign of either Israel's about to nuke Iran or that the U.S. is about to get involved in this fight? Now, it's going to remain to be seen. I'm sure by the time I finish recording this and get it posted up onto YouTube and onto the other channels, that the news is going to shift and change. So make sure you're following all this stuff on X. Number 3 reason we'll say Trump is trending today, and we'll keep it with this same style story. Tucker Carlson, amongst many other people, have been adamant about the U.S. not getting dragged into the war with Iran. And somebody had asked him about Tucker Carlson's criticism of Trump. I think Tucker Carlson's quote was something to the effect of, it will end his presidency if he drags us into a war with Iran. They asked him about it. He kind of gave a quick reply saying Tucker Carlson should get a TV network and then maybe someone will listen to him. Then he doubled down on that, posting on Truth Social. This post came after the Iran posts. He puts, somebody please explain to kooky Tucker Carlson that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. He also posted right before that saying America first means many great things, including the fact that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Make America great again. So this is all pointing towards Iran, obviously. How many times has he said this? Cannot have a nuclear weapon. I know that the MAGA base does not want to see that. And I think, and let's be honest, the major fear from all of this stems right back to Iraq, weapons of mass destruction. They promised us that they had it. We sent our troops and our kids and our girls over there to die. We lost trillions of dollars and much more. We are still seeing so many tragedies from the 20-year war that we had over there. And this is still fresh in our minds when you start talking about Iran with a nuclear weapon. It just seems like they've been telling us that for decades, and that's what it seems like. So, let Israel, who is a sovereign state, let Israel deal with this. This is their issue. It should not be our issue, but we're about to find out where this thing is headed because something very big is going down tonight or overnight. So, like I said, you better keep it locked in. Number 4 reason, we'll go on a lighter note here. Number 4 reason Trump trending today. The Trump Organization announced the Trump phone. So they have this whole new Trump phone plus a Trump plan that you can get. Their phone is the T1 phone. It's a smartphone. It's a $500 phone. They also have a plan, the 47 plan. It's $47.45 a month to coincide with President Trump, 47, President Trump, 45. Unlimited talk, no contract, cancel any time, all American performance, made in America. So this was the big unveiling for the Trump Organization today. And it's interesting, too, because right away, the left cuts this, with the, let me see if I got one of the headlines here, the way that they try to undercut it and say like, here, CNBC, Trump Organization announces mobile plan $499 smartphone. Where is it right here? The company's the new venture is the latest example of President Donald Trump's business empire capitalizing on its association with the sitting president. And they always try to do this to say, oh, look, Trump is just using the presidency to make himself wealthy. And it's always mind-boggling that the same CNBC never accused Joe Biden of using his seat as the vice president and president to be making money, where his son was, he was the 10% for the big guy, and it was a total scheme using his influence as vice president. None of the mainstream media cared about that, just like they didn't care about Obama deporting everybody with no due process. Nobody in the media cared about that at all. Now all of a sudden it's a big deal. But same thing there. They always try to do. President Trump came into this seat as a billionaire. They make it sound like this guy came in with a couple of bucks in the bank. This guy was a billionaire when he came in. He lost money because he became president. He still has his organization that's being run by his children, and they are still allowed to make money, operate as an organization. Meanwhile, you have senators and both Republican and Democrats, senators and House members who come in with a basic salary, a regular working class salary, and all of a sudden they're multimillionaires, and all they've ever done is work in Congress or work in the Senate. And nothing. Snores from the media about that. Oh, look, Trump's got a phone. Oh, he's using his influence as the president. So I think that's a bunch of BS. All right, number 5 reason Trump is trending today. We're going to go with this one. 36 more countries may be added to Trump's travel ban, maybe more after what goes down tonight. The Trump administration gave 60 days to fix concerns. According to the State Department, the president's already imposed a full ban on 19 countries and a partial ban from other ones. So this is a 36 additional countries. There's a deadline on this. They have to improve on certain benchmarks with safety within 60 days and set a deadline, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday for the affected governments to provide remediation plans. So he's got a little deadline for this, that they have to come up with a plan, and then he's giving them time to make sure they straighten this out. This comes with safety concerns. And again, I've said this last week on a Trump is Trending. I think you shut the whole damn thing down and you don't allow anybody to come in right now until we deport everybody that's here, and then we open up the thing and we start fresh, start new. But right now, the concentration has got to be on getting these people the hell out of the country. Again, just finishing up here, the major breaking news, Trump telling everyone, get the hell out of Tehran, and he is ending the G7 summit. Well, he's not ending the summit. He's leaving the summit tonight to come back to the White House. Who knows what kind of night we're in for here. Bibi Netanyahu, and I'll close on this, he left a message during his speech today saying that, yeah, America first, but not America dead, trying to, again, convince the American people that this is our fight, too, trying to justify a reason for us to be involved in this war. I can tell you right now, the American people, President Donald Trump's base, the MAGA base, the America First base, do not, and I'll repeat it, do not want the American people to be involved or dragged into another war in the Middle East. That's the breakdown I got for you guys. Keep it locked in. If you enjoy these breakdowns, make sure you follow the podcast. You can hear the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending each and every day.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.